Welcome to Do the Dang Thing podcast with Chrissi Sperduto, the podcast that's like having a personal action-taking coach in your pocket, giving you bite-sized tips and small mindset shifts every week. I'm your host, Chrissi Sperduto. I'm a network marketer turned action-taking coach for business owners who grew her businesses while holding down a successful career in aviation. I'm on a mission to help you fit your business into your everyday life because I believe you are capable of doing some pretty amazing things no matter how chaotic your life is. Consider me your no-nonsense business BFF, helping you learn how to get it all done quicker, easier, and with way less mental drama. Join me here on the podcast each week where we'll chat everything from systems to help you fit your business into real life, to business tips, plus time management hacks, mindset shifts to help you find the courage to take that next step in your business, and real life experts to inspire and empower you to go after your goals. Let's go, CEO. We have work to do. Grab your favorite cup of coffee or wine, no judgment here, and get ready to ditch those inner mean girl thoughts ringing in the back of your head so you can embrace your inner badass and go do the dang thing. Hello, my friend, and welcome back to the Do the Dang Thing podcast. I'm your host, Chrissi. So excited that you're joining me today. If you are listening as this podcast episode drops, we are about midway through January, kind of right around the time when all of the New Year's resolutions start getting dropped, start getting thrown in the dumpster because our goals just don't feel achievable here in real life. Maybe we set the goal when it was chill around Christmas, around New Year's, and we're like, yes, 2025 is going to be my year. And then real life kind of hits us like a ton of bricks. So I am here to tell you today, as someone that has set all the goals and achieved some of them, there is actually a formula and a mindset to setting goals and hitting them. And the unsexy truth is that it's all about consistency, which is what we're going to talk about today, but not really in a way that you've been taught before, or at least I think not in a way that you've been taught before. And I know that you've heard all of the coaches say, you just need to be consistent. You just need to be consistent. And it makes you want to barf a little bit or maybe throw a brick through their window. And it's annoying, I know. Because we know we need to be consistent, but actually showing up and doing the dang thing when no one's clapping for us feels hard. And we just don't want to. It's way more fun to go make a fun drink and binge watch Netflix or scroll reels than it is to sit down and do the hard work, do the baby steps, if you will, that we need to reach our goals. But becoming the person that does the unsexy work day in and day out to reach our goals is actually the entire point of setting goals. And that's what we're going to chat about today. The idea for this episode actually came from a masterclass that I taught recently. A leader in a direct sales company asked me to come and talk to her team about mindset. And by the way, if you have a membership or a team and you ever want me to come yap about mindset, I'm more than happy to come chat and create a training specifically for whatever mindset struggles your team or your members are having in that moment, catered exactly towards them. So this network marketing leader noticed this pattern of frantic activity at the end of each month with her team. They would set a goal at the beginning of the month and then they'd take their foot off the accelerator. They were only doing income generating activities or income producing activities when there was a deadline. Okay? They were only doing the activities to generate income from frantic energy. And while they'd usually pull out a miracle right at the end of the month and reach their goals, it was an all-out frenzy at the end of the month, and it was exhausting for her, and she knew it was not sustainable long-term for her team or for herself. She wanted to change that behavior, or at least bring an awareness to it, and that's where I came in. Not just solve it immediately, but to help her team with long-term growth and long-term vision. So if you've ever found yourself in a similar situation, hustling as deadlines loom, or you've set a goal and then abandoned it because you didn't see results immediately, this episode is going to be for you, and it might be a little bit of a gut punch. So buckle up, Buttercup. I'm going to share a couple of mindset pieces that I shared with this team to help you incorporate the same sort of mindset shifts into your business. So the problem and after chatting with a lot of different business owners, a lot of different network marketers, is that typically we're not giving the entire month or every day the effort it deserves. We're setting these crazy goals, these really sexy goals, like, hey, I want to make $50,000 this year, or I want to earn an incentive trip, or I want to have 100 people in my membership. But you're not willing to sit down and do the gritty, do the unsexy work of networking every single day, or of doing income generating or income producing activities every single day. You wait until a deadline is looming, or you just don't do it and then go, oh, I didn't reach my goal. Let me just dump my goal. If you are saying, I have plenty of time, this month has 31 days, this year has 365 days, I can do this tomorrow. Oh, something just came up. Let me do this later. I need to go get my hair done today, so I just don't have time to post today. Or I don't like posting to social media, so I'm going to go do this admin stuff that I like to do better. Or you're saying, I'm just not a consistent person. Or I'm not a person that reaches goals. You are avoiding the tasks that move the needle forward. You're probably producing inconsistent income. You're probably not hitting your goals. You probably feel a little bit desperate when you do go to have sales conversations with people. You are losing leads or losing the attention of your leads because you're so hot and cold. They're like, I can't depend on you. You might go through phases of being exhausted and burnt out. Maybe you feel like you can't keep doing this. I'm putting forth all of this effort and I'm just not reaching my goals. I can't keep doing this. And if you've ever caught yourself saying, it's fine. No, my friend, it is not fine. I really hope that you don't feel like I'm picking on you because you are not alone. I've been there too. And I came to the realization that it wasn't who I was or who I wanted to be when I was acting like this. When I was saying, oh, it's fine. I can wait till tomorrow. I don't have anything to post today. I'm just so busy. I'm exhausted. I'll do this later. It wasn't who I wanted to be. When I was doing the work, it felt hard. It felt unnatural. It felt like a big chore. I would put it off. I would say, tomorrow, I could just do it tomorrow. And I just decided I didn't want it to feel hard anymore. I wanted to become the person that people could depend on. I wanted to become the person that wasn't pushing 24/7. I wanted to be the person that showed up consistently every single day, did the gritty work, did the unsexy work in order to see the results that I said that I wanted. Not because of one big push right at the end of the year that got me to my income goal, but because of sustained effort that felt easy all year long, all month long, all week long, every single day. I want you to ask yourself, if you're not producing the results that you wanted, what have you been saying to yourself? And how has that created the result that you have created in your business? There's a lot of created, but I think you're tracking what I'm saying. Slow and steady wins the race. The things that you do every single day matter way more than what you do with crazy intensity over a short amount of time. People that are strategic don't ever feel like they need to quit on the first of the month because they feel like they could do this forever. There is consistent action and consistent results. Now you might be thinking, okay, Chrissy, this sounds great, but how the heck do I do this for myself? How do I keep going when I'm not seeing these results? You have to become the person that is consistent. And I think that this isn't talked about nearly enough when it comes to goals and goal setting. And this is a hill that I'm willing to die on. It's your identity, becoming the person that is consistent. It isn't about what you do, it's about who you are, okay? It's not about what you do, it's about who you are. Trying on the identity of a consistent person means reshaping your daily habits to align with your vision of success. So think about what someone that's already successful is doing in their everyday life. Are they getting dressed before 10 a.m.? Are they showing up on stories even when they don't feel like it? Are they making bold offers? Are they networking? Story time. Back in 2022, my husband came home from the doctor with a medical diagnosis, not really mine to share here on the podcast, but we decided then as a team that we didn't want to live our lives sick. We hired a health coach. We met with her weekly. We ate vegetables every day. We cooked healthy. We took our supplements. We walked every day, no matter what. We both lost weight. We both helped each other when we were having bad days, and we changed our entire lives. And we had tried diets before, lasting a couple of days until one of us fell off the wagon and said F it and threw in the towel. So why did this particular time stick? It's because we changed our identities. We now said to ourselves, we are healthy people. What kind of decision would a healthy person make right now? And now I will admit, we both kind of fell off the wagon with that just a little bit, slipped into some old bad habits. Not all of them that we had before, thank goodness. But that's what happens sometimes. And I will say that when we stopped working with a coach because we quote unquote had it under control was when things started to go downhill. Huge proponent of having a coach in your pocket. But now we are actually getting back into that identity. And I know the only way that I'm able to become a healthy person and become the best version of me is by changing my identity to being a healthy person. Which is actually one of my 2025 goals. I am currently walking every day. And so that's one of the things is I'm identifying as a healthy person and I'm setting out every single day to go for a walk no matter what. Whether that's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, my goal every single day is to do what a healthy person would do. And that's fit in some sort of walk throughout my day. And eventually, I might actually set that as a tactical goal, like, hey, I want to get 10,000 steps a day, or hey, I want to walk for 30 minutes every single day, no matter what. But for right now, I just want to change my identity to I'm a person that walks every single day, no matter what. I'm committed to doing it messy, to doing it imperfectly, to doing it in a way that feels achievable to me right now. And then once that habit and that identity is solidified, then I'll step into, okay, I want 10,000 steps a day. I want 30 minutes of walking a day. I want weight training, whatever that might look like down the line. But for right now, it is just stepping into the identity of I am someone that walks every single day. So you might be thinking, okay, I like the idea of becoming a consistent person in my business, but it feels kind of hard. Where do I even start? You start by shifting the thoughts that you have about yourself. Okay, we can't control what anyone else thinks about us, but we can control what we think about ourselves. So I want you to try on the thought of I'm becoming someone who takes small, steady actions every day. Let's take this a step further. What would it look like to try on the identity of I'm a steady, intentional business owner who shows up by taking small, consistent steps every day? That person that has that thought that says I'm a steady, intentional business owner, what thoughts do you think that person has every day? What feelings or beliefs do they hold on to for themselves? What action would this person take today? Keep in mind that consistency is not about perfection. It's about showing up as the person that you are becoming one day at a time. Don't worry about the rest of the week, worry about today. And when you embrace that mindset, you will find that the end of the month scramble disappears. That you are just slow and steady, confident, and growing. Becoming the person that's consistent is going to serve you long term in your business and create the 2025 results that you want. As you leave today, I want you to ask yourself, what is one small thing that you can do to act like a consistent person? What's one mindset that you can try on about being a consistent person today? And start doing that right now. And if you're ready to step into the identity of a person that's consistent, I have two really cool options for you coming up. Next week on Thursday, January 30th, I will be hosting my free community coaching call at 7 p.m. Central Time. It's a call that I host every single month. It's open to anyone and everyone, and it's a chance for you to come and chat through anything sticky coming up in your business. If you love the idea of being a consistent person, but there's something that's just not quite clicking, come to the call and let's chat it out. This offer is housed inside my free resource library where you'll also find past call replays if you want to go peek and see what those calls are like. And it also comes with some other really great resources like a goal setting guide I just dropped in there. And once you sign up, you can come every single month. So sign up once, you can come every month. Every month I will email you about a week before to let you know that the call is coming up. And I think there's text reminders that you can sign up for as well once you get in there. And then the second one, which I'm super excited about because this doesn't happen very often, this one's really special. If this episode has been helpful to you and you're like, oh my gosh, Chrissy, I have so many ideas and so little time to get it all done, I hear you. As someone that works full-time and runs my business full-time, I know that time is our biggest resource. So I want to invite you to join me February 2nd through 7th for the Do the Dang Thing Challenge. This is my 6-day email challenge and accountability chat that will show you how to balance all of the tasks that you want to do and the mindset that you need to take consistent, steady action in your business while celebrating your achievements along the way. This is going to be the perfect part 2 to this episode, and it's really going to help you try on and embody these identities that we chatted about here in this episode. This challenge is free. This is going to be the last time that I run it for free. So head to the show notes to sign up. It's going to be just one email per day for 6 days from February 2nd to 7th, plus a group chat where you can network and get real-time feedback and help. There will also be community coaching on the Thursday of that challenge, and there's also going to be a workbook that you can grab for checkout that will walk you through the challenge, okay? It's going to give you bonus resources like podcast episodes that will be helpful as you go through it. It will also give you bonus mindset tips and room to complete the challenge within the actual PDF. And it's all in one spot. So you don't have to go reference emails and then your notes and like all the places. If you are serious about doing the dang thing and becoming the person that gets things done, put your money where your mouth is and grab the workbook. It's $19. And I have to tell you, I find that when I have a little bit of grit in the game, I pay $7, I pay $9, I pay $19, $29 for something, I am much more likely to show up powerfully and with conviction and actually implement what I'm being taught. So if you're like, yes, I need to try on these new identities, I need to figure out how I'm going to get all these things done because my life is crazy, this is the challenge for you. And put your money where your mouth is. Grab the workbook for $19 and join me February 2nd for what's going to be a really, really powerful free challenge. All right, my friend, I want to remind you that you are capable of really amazing things. You have what it takes to be consistent and successful. And I believe in you, and I'm so excited to see the momentum that you're going to create here in 2025. Thanks for listening. Until next time, keep on doing the dang thing. Bye. Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Do the Dang Thing podcast with Chrissi Sperduto. If you know someone that could benefit from today's chat, please send this episode their way and be sure to leave a rating and a review so more business owners can find the podcast and be inspired to take action on their goals. Also, I love to see what you're doing while you listen. Share what you're up to while you listen to today's episode and tag me in your stories at Chrissi Sperduto for a shout out. If you'd like to explore more resources like my free monthly coaching call and learn how we can work together through one-on-one coaching or the Do the Dang Thing membership, head to www.chrissisperduto.com. Please always remember that you are not alone in this adventure. I am always rooting for you, bestie. Until next time, keep on doing the dang thing. Bye.